Hey tattoo peoples, what is up? I am here with another video. So today's video is choosing a location on where you should put your tattoos. So as most people, one of the main things you should consider when getting a tattoo is where you want to get the tattoo. There's a lot of things that play into factor, so I have a list right here of all the things that kind of factor into getting a tattoo. So the very first thing you should consider when you're getting a tattoo is, do I want a visible tattoo? Do you want something that's going to be really visible, or do you want something that maybe won't be as visible and it's kind of really only for you to see? That is one of the main things that you kind of have to keep in mind. Most of my tattoos are highly visible tattoos, like something like this, which is kind of hard to cover up. But you know, something I have like everything over here on my knee, that's kind of easy to cover up because I can just throw on some pants. Second thing you should keep in mind is, do you want future tattoos in that area? Because if you do, then you might want to play into size and where you're going to put the tattoo. So for example, this tattoo, I know I want a bunch of tattoos over here and, well, pretty much all over this arm. So I made sure, I told them, I said, hey, put it definitely near the back, more towards the elbow, because I have a lot of plans for this upper wrist. So if you want future tattoos, definitely talk to your artist about that. It's only going to help you in the end. So the next thing you should talk to the artist about, does that tattoo look good in that area? Now, a lot of people kind of don't really consider this or don't think about it, but your bodies do have a certain shape to them. A lot of artists, if you're going in for sleeves or really big pieces, will actually outline some of your muscles to let them know this works better in this area. So definitely talk to your artist about what looks better. It's kind of awkward to have something like going through a certain crease or, you know, something like that. If you really can't agree on a spot where you think a tattoo would look good, then maybe try to find a different spot. I'm not saying completely give up on what you want. I'm just saying definitely take into consideration what the artist is saying, because they've probably done a lot more tattoos and they probably know what looks good and what doesn't look good in that particular body part area. So the next thing isn't necessarily a part of deciding what looks good and what doesn't look good, but is a tattoo upside down or misspelt? Now, most tattoos face downward. So when you stand up, a tattoo is supposed to face down. For example, my heart is facing down. This dragon is kind of different because it's like this, but you know, my letters are down, everything is down. So make sure your tattoo isn't misspelt, that kind of goes without saying. And the last thing that I definitely want to get into, because I did this with a lot of my tattoos, is draw it on yourself. Don't be afraid to take a Sharpie or a pen and just kind of draw something, do an outline, even if it's just a circle that's shaded in to kind of show you what it would look like to have a fucking spot, you know, in that area. Don't be afraid to do that. I remember with my peanut butter and jelly tattoo over here, I was just like drawing circles on my wrist, trying to figure out if I wanted it centered, if I wanted it a little bit, you know, see what looks good where, even if you don't have artistic ability, because believe me, I have none. But anyways, guys, those are just a couple tips that I have on helping you choose tattoo locations. So I hope you kind of found this a little bit helpful. I'll see you in next week's video. To check out last week's video, go ahead and click the link in the description, or I'm going to try to figure out a way to put it somewhere on the screen. Anyways, guys, I love you. I'll see you next week, and wear your tattoos with pride. Bye.